Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. I think the fight, as far as heavyweights are concerned, that we all want to see is Fury versus Usyk, because this is obviously the undisputed fight. How long is it since we've had an undisputed champ? You've got to go back to Lennox Lewis. And if you're knocking on a bit like I am, you'll remember what a great event that was when Lewis won all the belts and then went on a little run defending them. But it was great to have one champ. It was like the good old days, the good old bad old days when you had Muhammad Ali, and it was marvellous, because that's what we want, one champion, one champ. And then even if, the stupid ruling bodies throw the belts up in the air and start stripping people, at least you will know that one person is the last man standing. So this is what we want. But of course, it's difficult to make these fights. The legalese, all the T's have to be crossed, all the I's have to be dotted. These fights are not made overnight. I actually have doubts whether Anthony Joshua, quite serious doubts, whether Anthony Joshua wanted to fight Tyson Fury this year when the fight was offered. But at the same time, the idea that Fury says, oh, you've got to sign by this date, a lot of old crap, okay? These fights are very, very complicated. Location, purses, the split, the TV money, pay-per-view, all this has to be done, and it takes as long as it takes. It's absolute moronic nonsense to say it's got to be done by a certain date. Why does it have to be done? Okay, so with that in mind, nevertheless, on Talk Sport, Klimas, who is the manager of OLEKSANDR USYK, he said they've been in negotiations before the Chisora fight with Fury. He's been speaking, Klimas has been speaking to Queensberry Promotions. They spoke to Top Rank, because Top Rank, of course, deal with the American side of things. Fury at the moment is not allowed in America, so they're going to have to find a location. And Klimas says that the potential date and location for the fight, most likely it's going to be no later than March the 4th, and most likely it'll end up in the Middle East. Okay. Not an entire surprise if you've been following this to any degree. So do we believe that March the 4th, late March? I was thinking initially it'd be, if it's going to happen, it's going to be the first third of 2023, maybe the first quarter. Yeah, okay. March the 4th would be a great event to look forward to. But let's not get excited. It's good that what Klimas has said, and it does sort of bat it back in a public relations way to Queensberry to then come out and say, well, yeah, we've been doing this, we've been doing that. What's the situation? The fans want this fight, so let's have it. Come on, let's have it. I mean, undisputed heavyweight champ. Don't we all want that? Surely we do. Surely we do. Well, in any division, we want undisputed. And that's what's been good about the women's game, because you've got a lot of undisputed champs now, which is really, really good. But of course, it's a very, very different game, the women's game to the men's game. The women's game is far more shallow in terms of the gene pool. There are many, many more male professional fighters. And this is not meant as a slander or a slight against the women's game. If you follow this channel, you'll know that we follow the women's game quite closely. But in the men's game, we want an undisputed champ, an undisputed heavyweight champ, the flagship division. So get it on. Klimas, Warren, Arum, come on, get it on, get it on. We've had the Chisora walk around, the farce. I hope Chisora was all right, by the way, the beating he took about earning your money the hard way. But let's have this fight. All the fun's been done. Let's have this fight. Klimas, Frank Warren, Bob Arum. Get your heads together and sort this out. All right. Anyway, leave your thoughts below if you've got any. Always nice for you to give up your time to watch these videos. Comment if you want. I'd like to read your comments. I always do. Like the video if you liked it. That always helps us out. And of course, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. It takes a second to hit that button and it helps us out a great deal. Thank you again for your time. Leave your comments. We'll speak again soon, and bye-bye for now.